This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Thanks to EA for providing us sim cache, which we used in the making of this video. All views are 100% our own. Hi guys, welcome to Make 2 and a Sims Mobile house tour. This is the house of Bluebell and Major. They're the two in the household at the bottom of the screen. Those of you who follow our Let's Play series, you might recognize them. And you might also remember that the house that they live in is a bit cool, a bit modern. The color tones are kind of gray and blue. So I decided that I wanted to remodel their house, and I wanted to go with warmer colors, more traditional and maybe welcoming kinds of decor. This is also inspired by the World of Luxury event, which is a limited time event that is just finished in the game. And that gave us the opportunity to get lots of Middle Eastern, Northern African type of decor. So as you can see, I did pretty well with the event. Finally. I mean, I haven't done very well with Sims mobile events so far, but this one I really dedicated myself to and fortunately lucked out on a lot of the items and got these doors and windows. As you can see, they're really dramatic. I kind of really like the look of them, especially against this whitewash brick here and the pink stucco and underneath the tiles there. I think the house just automatically looks really interesting, full of character, and I would love to go inside. So let's take you guys inside. Now, I have 8 rooms in the house, I believe. 8 rooms is the max number of rooms that I've unlocked in the game, so I just decided to go for it. And I've dedicated at least 2 of those rooms to just straight up common spaces. Like here, we've got a foyer, or an entryway, if you will. So that is a sacrifice of one of my 8 rooms, but since there's only 2 people in the household, I figured I could do that. Now, they have this lovely welcoming rug, and the warm color scheme begins here. As you can see, you've got lots of yellows and this lovely honey brown of the floor, and the table here is red and gold, and they've got that mirror above. A little bowl of candies, which I think came from maybe the Easter springtime event, one of those. You can't exactly see it, but there is a doorway here which opens onto a hallway. That is another sacrifice of one of my 8 rooms. A hallway counts as a room in this game. So off of the hallway, we've got a bathroom, which Bluebell and Major share, and that is decorated in greenish and beige-ish and yellow-ish tones. I just wanted for the bathroom to reflect some of what's going on in the rest of the house in the common area here. So maybe it's just me, but I feel like some of the colors in this rug here are reflected in the bathroom over here. Now off of the hallway, we have 2 bedrooms. Major and Bluebell, they're just roommates, they're not in a relationship. So up here at the front, we've got Major's bedroom, and this is decorated in kind of a darker wood style, but he's got one of these awesome rugs. I only got 2 of these rugs out of the World of Luxury event, and I gave Major one, so hopefully he appreciates it. And he also has the electronics in the house. He's got a TV and a stereo, and you'll see why later. There just wasn't space in the living room the way that I've currently configured it to put a TV in there. But I like the idea of maybe Bluebell is a sort of non-traditional type of person in that she doesn't really care that much about TV and music. She's more getting out of the house and experiencing life, and whatever is inside her house is more about, I don't know, comfort and art and fashion and that kind of thing, and she's not really going to be a couch potato. Major, on the other hand, really needs to see his stories. He can't miss any of his stories. So anyway, at the end of the hall is Bluebell's bedroom. So I've gone with a very light pink gradient on the walls here, and by the way, Major's is a blue to greenish gradient, so I kind of think of Major as, I don't want to say that the colors are reflecting like masculine versus feminine exactly, but Major just sort of would prefer a blue to green, whereas Bluebell happy to go with pink to lighter pink. So basically, she has her bed over here on top of a lovely orange rug, which brings out some of the warmth in both the floor and the walls, I think. And she's got a bookcase here because, again, she's about that natural, kind of disconnected from the electronics and networks of it all, and she would prefer a book that she can hold in her hands as opposed to, you know, an ebook on a tablet, that kind of mentality, I think. So to reflect that, she has got a plant here as well, just bringing some nature into her room. Off of the foyer, we get into the main living and dining area. Major and Bluebell are social people. Major is a chef and Bluebell just loves making friends all around town. So they immediately begin this area with the dining table because they like to host people coming over for dinner and things like that. And these are some of the new items that have recently been added to the game, this Live Edge furniture collection. So I think basically it's called Live Edge because, well, the table here is just, you know, a look of having been hewn directly from a tree. Like they didn't even bother to square off the edges. So you got the live edge of the actual tree reflected in the table itself. And I love the chairs. They're very modern compared to the table top there. So I really like the look of that on top of this lovely rug, which again, I chose the colors for to bring out some of the warmth of the floor. And then over here, we've got one of those hanging tapestries. Overhead, by the way, some of the lanterns, again, unlocked from the World of Luxury event along with this tapestry. And a little decorative table here for this plant. And oh, here is their household portrait up here above the eggs, which came from that Easter egg springtime event. So on the side of the dining area, we have a couple of dividers, again from the World of Luxury event, and we have our seating area. These are some of the couches, the sofas that we got from the World of Luxury event. They are really gorgeous. I just love how decorative they are, all those cushions and the different colors that they have brought out. And one of those poofs, I had some trouble placing the poofs. Like basically this one worked over here and I kind of wanted to have another one over here for symmetry, but it didn't exactly work. This one went down fine. The other one could not be placed in the same location. So I thought, just go with one. And in the middle of the seating area, they have this coffee table with a tea set here, one of the luxurious tea sets. And I just kind of really liked the idea of the seating area being open and facing onto this place with the bubble blower. And I've gone for more of those live edge chairs around the bubble blower since, again, Major and Bluebell are social people, so they've got lots of seating areas for guests, and instead of having the guests centered around a TV, Bluebell thinks they should be centered around a bubble blower. So the sofas over here are very inviting in terms of the way that they're facing. They are facing the bubble blowers, so once you're done bubble blowing, you are invited by the configuration of the sofas to come and sit down and just have some tea. Now, off to one side of the bubble blower is a keyboard with this piano heirloom, so neither of these two roommates have gotten started on the piano hobby yet, but I think I would like to get them started pretty soon. And then over here, off of the living area, is Bluebell's photography studio. In the previous version of their house, I had split the photography studio across two rooms. There was like a corner thing going on where like the photography studio was actually two rooms off of a corner of the house. And I like that idea in principle, but it wasn't very welcoming and it didn't really work that well in terms of feeling like there was enough space for all of Bluebell's stuff. But here we've got a more conventional shape of a room, and we've got Bluebell's little studio here. She's got a vase here. Maybe she's taking still life photos of that. She's got her photography career thing here on the side, and here's the antique camera that she's won so far in the photography career, and just an heirloom display case. We don't really have any heirlooms in this game because I haven't retired any Sims yet. I've started with Bluebell and I've stayed with Bluebell, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have to retire her at some point, or Major. I've been getting lots of notifications from the game that they need to be retired, but I don't know, I feel like I've barely started with them, so But anyway, through here is the kitchen. You can't exactly see it, but there is a double doorway. How can I show this to you guys? Let's see, the double doorway. Yeah, like that. That's what the room looks like with the double doorway. That's what the entryway looks like with the doorway onto the hallway. I don't know why we can't like prop the walls up and down in normal live mode, but it is what it is. Anyway, through here is the kitchen. So I've splashed out on these awesome countertops. These, I think, bring in that feel of the traditional style, the warm, inviting, non-cool and modern style that I've been trying to remodel towards. And they have this island here, which I think came from just leveling up in either the cooking hobby or the restaurant career. And then scattered throughout the kitchen, I've gone for these warm brownish wood tones that's reflected in the refrigerator and in the mixer stand here and just all around the cabinets and even in the oven, as you can see here, and the coffee maker. I put the coffee machine under this coffee display case here, which I think was from Bluebell doing really well at the cafe barista career. So off of the kitchen, we have the back door, and that leads onto just a little seating area in the back here. And there's just place for a decorative tree. And this table and these chairs came from the hot tub event. Yeah, they were basically one of the few things I won from the hot tub event. But in the meantime, I'm really happy with this design. I was sad to let go of the old design. I wish there was a way to save designs into some sort of gallery like we have in Sims 4, but I really like the new version. I like the colors that I've gone with and the feel of openness and invitingness. Is that a word? Hospitality, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tour. Please let us know in the comments what you think. And if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe because we've got plenty more Sims Mobile on the way. Thanks for watching.